everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on Continent 2. So, All-Stars yesterday, yeah. So, played in the semifinals. I played. We made the final. Not sure where I finished in the standings. I think I was around 25th or so. We had a real good team. We had Rhythm, and everyone knows Rhythm. And then another player, Oversoul. I only first heard of him last round. So round one, we played against him, and he was really good. Kept trying to set on me, but I kept getting away. Anyways, he was awesome. And they were our two main setters, main ralliers. And we ended up coming in first place. So the way the standings work is in All-Stars. I'll show you right here. So information here. That right here. So basically, if your team finishes first, and this is in the first and second round, the same thing, 20 players on your team make it. Second place, 15 players advance out of 100. Third place, 5 advance. So that's 40 people now, and 50 will advance. So fourth place, 0 advance. But there's 10 wild cards. So obviously there's going to be some people from the fourth place team, like the main rally setter or two, who have really high scores. So they're going to take up a couple of the spots of the 10 wild cards. And then maybe the last 5 people on the top team or the second place team end up making it. So that's how it works to advance. So ended up advancing, and which is cool because we'll get this new keep. Actually, I really wasn't too concerned about advancing yesterday. For me, the dragons were the main thing. Same with the other guy. That's what we really wanted. This keep is just a bonus. I ended up going into common speeds to heal just a little bit. Like I think definitely one heal, possibly 2 I used common speeds. And that was kind of what we thought. We wouldn't do it too much because we need those to finish buildings and more science. And for this speed, if you think about it, how often am I going to use this keep? Not sure. Enemy troop debuff 5%, but you'd get, with all the speeds you might use to earn it, you might get more than that 5% in technology. So, it's a debate of what's better, what long-term for the account. And anyways, so we're in the finals. We will look at our team now. So I think I'm on Team Bear. So yeah, so I'm back with Rhythm, and I got BK the Terrible, who, if you recall, crushed me with a big siege attack. So he's actually the reason, there's me, 13th place. He's actually the reason that I'm debating whether to get the siege dragon or the archer dragon. The other guy never got hit by him and hasn't seen this sort of thing. So he's like, archers, that's the way to go. But I have this feeling that, wouldn't it just be nice to be able to sit there in SVS and hit anyone and come out neutral or positive because of that dragon? So anyways, so that's where we're at. I tried to stream last night. I did. I contacted Evony, and they got back to me about an hour before the matchup saying, yeah, you can stream. Of course, I could stream without Evony, but doing it with them, and then they feature it in their advertisements. So I tried to, but I had some issues with getting it going. The app I use an app called Omelette Arcade, and if I use just the regular YouTube app, I can't change screens. So it only screen records what's on my screen right there. I can't change over. So it screen records my face talking basically, and that's it. Like it turns into camera mode. Omelette Arcade lets you switch apps and play. So anyways, I've tested it out today, and I can actually log in today. Yesterday I couldn't log in. I don't know why. Maybe it was just a problem short term. And I'm going to do a practice stream later today, just a few minutes, and I'm going to set up a line call with a friend just because I want to see if it will also record the line call of the battlefield. And I think that would be cool if it did, but I'll have to put it on a delay, a couple minutes, because other teams do watch that stuff and try to get an advantage, because I know we would do that when we played RSP the one time in NEF. They were on like a 2-minute delay, and it wasn't an advantage at all until like the last 20 minutes when we heard them saying, things like, let's all heal and send on this person in the last couple of minutes. So other than that, we didn't really gain any advantage. But yeah, so that's where we're at with All-Stars, with streaming. Hopefully I get this app working. I used to use it in NEF on my other phone. So I'd play the game on the other phone and listen to the line call on this phone. And that way the NEF line call wasn't on the YouTube stream because they didn't want it on there because they didn't want, what just happened in the other match with RSP that I was talking about. So I could show you some reports from the All-Stars. I did save a few. There were some good ones. So Rhythm, people were attacking him at the end. And you could see, I think he's, what did it say in the standings there? 55 billion. So you could see he's weakened a bit, but we just, everybody sent reinforcements and he's like, yeah, I'll take them. It's late and we need points. And that's it. So they came at him with quite a bit of troops, but he has, they didn't hit him with enough though. 26, 30. You kind of want to hit the guy with 50 million troops if you're going to hit a guy like Rhythm. But just look at his buffs. Like, this guy is insane. Those are defensive buffs. Ground defense 1750, 1760 HP. Wow. Wow. Siege 2249. Oh my God. Everything. Like, this is max tech. There's no way this guy has anything in the military academy that's not complete. See what else we have here. So this guy, 7 billion, like at the very end, the way it worked was we were in first place and there was a team in fourth place, which was Sir Philip's team Eagle and this guy, and he was 7 billion. And we didn't want to fight Lion or Bear because we didn't want to give them points. So, and we couldn't get a rally on this guy. He kept porting. So we all just said, just send solos, everybody. And who cares if we're giving them points as well? We're still getting points. And we need points because the other teams were gaining on us. So, and this guy's good. Like, look at his defense too, right? So very good. And I'm hitting him with, 1850, 14, 14. And it came out really nice on it. I got in it, came out positive. No rally. But yeah, it took a lot. I think we hit him like 10, 12 solos. I don't know, something like that. We sieged Sir Philip's. We just kept sieging him over and over at the end because, again, he was on a team that was far behind. So we didn't worry if we lost points. We just wanted to keep gaining some points and not let Lion or Bear get the points from us. So what other type of attacks here? Yeah, so we got more sieges on Philip. Let's look at what his defensive buffs are. So basically very similar to Rhythm. They're both at the top of the game. 1700 range on defense. Wow. What else we got here? So this was a solo I saved and wanted to kind of look at and analyze and see, like, why didn't I take this guy down? Maybe he had a lot of flats on his wall. I don't know. But really thought I would have zeroed him there at 2.3 billion. So got some stuff to analyze after getting used to this account. There's things that I thought I would solo that I'm not able to. But these are all-star accounts and all-star semifinal accounts, not just first round. So I'm up against very good players. But then there's stuff where I hit and I zero them and I'm like, wow, I did not think that was going to go well. So lots to get used to when you all of a sudden find yourself in a fortunate situation with a big upgrade. So Genghis, Continent 2, like, subscribe, leave a comment.